Shannen Doherty, the beloved star of Beverly Hills, 90210 and Charmed, not only captured the hearts of millions on screen.
Confirmation that I had cancer. That was probably the worst day. And again, the worst day because you just look at the people that you love and go, oh God, I can't believe I have to tell them this, you know?
But she also inspired countless others with her courage off-screen. Diagnosed with breast cancer in 2015, Shannen shared her 9-year journey with the world, showing the strength it takes to confront a diagnosis that no one is ever prepared for.
And more in the moment than I ever have been in my life. And I'm just...
But Shannen wasn't just fighting for herself. She was a devoted daughter, sister, aunt, and friend, always surrounded by her loved ones, including her faithful dog, Bowie. As her family now grieves in private, it's important to remember the legacy she leaves behind, a legacy of resilience, passion, and hope. If you stick around until the end of this video, you'll discover not only the incredible milestones of her career, but also the lessons she left us about facing life's greatest challenges head-on. So, who was Shannen Doherty, beyond the iconic roles that made her a household name? Let's take a closer look at the life of a woman who turned every moment, even her most difficult, into an opportunity to inspire. Shannen Doherty was more than just an actress. She was a symbol of strength. Born in Memphis, Tennessee, Shannen moved to Los Angeles at a young age and quickly fell in love with acting. By the time she was 10, she had landed her first role in the television series Father Murphy. Her talent caught the eye of legendary actor Michael Landon, who cast her as Jenny Wilder in Little House on the Prairie. This role marked the beginning of her rise to fame. But it was her portrayal of Brenda Walsh in Beverly Hills, 90210, that truly made her a star.
So I wanted to come out with it, but since then, the more that I share, I also want people to not hear stage 4 cancer and think of the person that going into hospice and they can't work, and you get written off so quickly. I'm able to work a 16, 18 hour.
From 1990 to 1994, Shannen's fiery, rebellious character became a fan favorite, making her a household name. She captured the complexities of teenage life, and viewers saw her character grow through love, heartbreak, and family drama. Shannen's on-screen chemistry with Luke Perry, who played her love interest Dylan McKay, was electric, and together, they became one of the most memorable couples in television history. However, Shannen's career didn't stop with 90210. In 1998, she reunited with Aaron Spelling to star in Charmed, playing Prue Halliwell, one of 3 sisters with magical powers. Her portrayal of Prue was powerful and captivating, but after 3 seasons, she left the show, leaving behind another unforgettable character. Despite her successful career, Shannen faced challenges in her personal life, especially with her health. In 2015, she received the devastating news that she had breast cancer. After 2 years of treatment, the cancer went into remission. But tragically, it returned in 2020, this time as stage 4. In June 2023, Shannen shared that the cancer had spread to her brain. Yet, even in the face of such overwhelming fear, she remained strong and determined to continue working and living her life to the fullest. Her career, her personal battles, and her unwavering spirit have left an indelible mark on the world. Shannen Doherty's legacy is one of passion, strength, and resilience, reminding us all to face life's struggles with courage and grace. Shannen Doherty's public battle with cancer became a beacon of hope for many. Despite the relentless progression of the disease, she continued to share her journey openly, offering an unfiltered view of the harsh realities of living with cancer. In 2020, when she announced that her cancer had returned to stage 4, she faced the news head-on with remarkable strength. "It's going to come out in a matter of days or a week that I'm stage 4. So my cancer came back, and that's why I'm here," she told Good Morning America. Her vulnerability and honesty about the challenges of living with a terminal illness resonated deeply with fans and inspired countless others who were fighting their own battles. In June 2023, Shannen revealed another devastating chapter in her journey. The cancer had spread to her brain. Despite the overwhelming fear, she faced her diagnosis with the same resilience that had defined her public persona. In a moving Instagram post, she shared how difficult the experience was, writing about the brain surgery she had undergone to remove a tumor. She even gave the tumor a name, Bob, turning a terrifying situation into something she could emotionally process with a touch of humor. Her strength in the face of such immense fear served as a reminder that she was, as many described her, a force of nature. Even as she dealt with the physical and emotional toll of her illness, Shannen remained determined to keep working, to keep creating, and to live her life fully. People assume that it means you can't walk, you can't eat, you can't work, she said in an interview. They put you out to pasture at a very early age. We're vibrant, and we have such a different outlook on life. We are people who want to work and embrace life and keep moving forward. Shannen's refusal to let her illness define her or slow her down showed the world that those with terminal illnesses still have much to contribute, to create, and to live for. Through her podcast, Let's Be Clear with Shannen Doherty, she continued to speak about her experience with cancer, providing a platform for others dealing with similar diagnoses. Her willingness to be so open, despite her personal suffering, helped countless others find comfort and strength in their own battles. As Shannen's story unfolded publicly, she also made it clear that she was thinking about her future and the future of those she loved. In one particularly candid interview, she shared her desire to make sure her mother was taken care of financially after she passed. "I need to make as much money as humanly possible in the next 2 years. Bank it. Put it with my investment place. When I pass away, my mom's got a nice little nest egg," she said. It was a stark and heart-wrenching reminder of how Shannen, even in the face of death, was more concerned with the well-being of her family than with her own suffering. Her honesty about the reality of living with stage 4 cancer, her refusal to back down, and her continued pursuit of her career, all while fighting the most intense battle of her life, solidified her legacy as an inspiration not just in Hollywood, but to anyone who has ever faced adversity. Shannen Doherty's legacy goes beyond her career achievements in television and film. It is her unwavering strength, authenticity, and willingness to face the most difficult moments of her life publicly that has left an indelible mark on millions. In an industry that often values youth, beauty, and perfection, Shannen broke the mold by showing the world what it truly means to be courageous. She didn't hide from her illness or the emotional and physical toll it took on her. Instead, she used her platform to shed light on the realities of living with cancer, challenging the stigma and silence that often surrounds terminal illness. Her openness about her struggles, both personal and professional, made her relatable to fans who saw in her not just a star, but a real person with vulnerabilities. Whether it was her battle with cancer, her efforts to repair her image after controversial moments, or her commitment to her work despite her illness, Shannen embodied resilience. She taught her fans that even in the face of life's most terrifying challenges, one can continue to fight, to love, to work, and to live fully. Shannen's impact extended far beyond her role as Brenda Walsh on Beverly Hills 90210. She became a symbol of strength for cancer patients and survivors, a voice for those who felt voiceless in their battles, and a champion for the importance of living authentically, even when life doesn't go as planned. In her later years, she embraced her role as an advocate, using her personal story to raise awareness and support for others going through similar experiences. Her battle with cancer may have been her final and most public fight, but it was far from the only one. Shannen spent her entire life fighting for her career, for her personal life, for her health, and for the legacy she would leave behind. In the end, it wasn't her illness that defined her, but the way she lived her life in spite of it. She showed the world that it is possible to continue pursuing your dreams, nurturing your relationships, and fighting for what you believe in, even when faced with the darkest of times. Shannen's passing has left a void in the hearts of her fans and loved ones, but her legacy as a fighter, an advocate, and an inspiration will live on. She leaves behind a body of work that will be remembered not just for its entertainment value, but for the strength, determination, and humanity she brought to each role. More importantly, she leaves behind a message of hope and resilience for anyone facing their own battles. No matter how difficult life gets, you can face it with grace, strength, and authenticity. Shannen Doherty's departure marks the end of a remarkable journey, yet her story and impact remain eternal. Beyond the fame and the media attention, she touched countless lives with her unyielding spirit and openness, inspiring others to confront their own challenges with the same fierce determination. For many, her life was a testament to the power of resilience, the importance of authenticity, and the courage it takes to stand tall in the face of adversity. Her advocacy for cancer awareness and her efforts to break down barriers about how we talk about illness and mortality were groundbreaking. Shannen became a voice for those who often felt unheard, showing that vulnerability was not a weakness, but a strength. By sharing her journey, the ups and downs, the triumphs and heartaches, she humanized a battle that many experience, but few feel empowered to discuss. She turned her pain into purpose, using her platform to support others in their own battles, offering them hope and solidarity. Shannen's legacy is also deeply intertwined with the people who supported and stood by her during her most difficult times. Her relationships, especially with her fellow cast members, friends, and family, revealed the depth of her character. The reunions with her 90210 co-stars, particularly during times of personal struggle, showed the deep bonds she had formed, bonds that transcended the screen and endured over decades. Her friendships, both in Hollywood and in her personal life, were a source of strength for her, and she always made it known that she felt grateful for the love and support she received. As an actress, Shannen Doherty was fearless, often playing strong-willed, complicated characters that reflected her own inner strength. Whether it was Brenda Walsh on Beverly Hills, 90210, Prue Halliwell on Charmed, or any of the numerous other roles she embodied, Shannen brought an authenticity to her performances that resonated with audiences. She was never afraid to take risks in her career, and she often spoke about how the roles she took on mirrored the stages of life she was going through at the time. Though she faced criticism and controversy early in her career, she worked tirelessly to rebuild her image and leave behind a legacy that reflected the woman she had become: resilient, compassionate, and driven by a sense of purpose. She showed the world that mistakes and setbacks are not the end of the story, but rather stepping stones toward growth and transformation. Her death is undoubtedly a great loss, but her legacy of courage and advocacy will continue to inspire generations to come. She leaves behind more than just a body of work. She leaves behind a lesson in living life to its fullest, even when faced with unimaginable challenges. Shannen Doherty's life was a testament to the power of perseverance, love, and the human spirit's capacity to endure. In her final years, Shannen often spoke about the importance of finding peace and fulfillment in life, regardless of the circumstances. She believed in living authentically, cherishing every moment, and making a positive impact wherever possible. Her life, and the way she lived it, will continue to inspire others to do the same. Whether through her advocacy, her acting, or the way she faced her illness head-on, Shannen Doherty leaves behind a legacy that transcends Hollywood, a legacy of resilience, strength, and an unwavering commitment to living life on her own terms. Shannen Doherty's legacy also extends beyond her personal experiences and acting career to the broader cultural conversations she helped shape. In an industry where maintaining a flawless image often takes precedence, she challenged the status quo by embracing her flaws, speaking candidly about her struggles, and sharing her truth in an open and unapologetic manner. Whether discussing the challenges she faced in her personal life, her health battles, or her professional highs and lows, Shannen became a symbol of authenticity in a world that often values appearance over substance. Her journey through illness in particular sparked a broader discussion about how society views chronic illness and mortality. By choosing to share her fight with cancer publicly, she shed light on the realities of living with a life-threatening illness, breaking down misconceptions, addressing the emotional and physical tolls of treatment, and advocating for greater awareness and support. In doing so, she empowered others in similar situations to speak up, seek help, and confront their battles with the same bravery she exemplified. Her advocacy wasn't limited to cancer awareness alone. Shannen also spoke out about mental health, self-acceptance, and the pressures that come with fame. She acknowledged the challenges she faced as a young star in Hollywood, navigating a demanding industry while dealing with personal turmoil. Her openness about her mental health struggles resonated with many, especially as she shared how she found strength in vulnerability and healing in self-reflection. Through her activism, Shannen sought to make a difference, and she succeeded. Whether through public speaking, social media, or one-on-one conversations, she consistently used her platform for good. She inspired millions to take charge of their own health, speak out about their challenges, and fight for the causes that mattered to them. For her fans, Shannen Doherty was more than just a talented actress. She was a role model, a fighter, and a beacon of hope. Her resilience in the face of adversity gave people strength when they needed it most, and her fearlessness in tackling difficult issues offered a guiding light to those feeling lost or isolated. Her ability to rise above the hardships, to live her truth, and to make a positive impact on the world was what endeared her to so many. Even though she has passed, Shannen Doherty's influence will continue to be felt for years to come. Her life story is one that teaches us to cherish every moment, to fight for what we believe in, and to never let adversity define us. She leaves behind not only a body of work that will be remembered and celebrated, but also a message that will continue to resonate. That life, in all its complexity and difficulty, is meant to be lived authentically and with purpose. Shannen's memory will endure through the countless lives she touched. Her fans, her friends, her family, and the many people she inspired through her advocacy. Her passing may mark the end of a chapter, but the book of her life will remain open, with new generations discovering the powerful lessons she left behind. The world has lost an icon, but her spirit and legacy will continue to burn brightly for years to come.